Okay, so what I meant by my title was basically PSG have a lot of gravity in their team, especially in the last season. Uh, when there's a lot of gravity in a specific region of the earth, surface compression happens. Uh, how it links to football is, which can be discussed via this example, is how you can observe that Dembele pulls basically two players in the middle of the pitch, which is who are McAllister and Szoboszlai, which then creates space for João Neves to get the ball and do something with it. While we can see that McAllister is getting to the space João Neves will potentially occupy, Fabian Ruiz is making that run, and I think we have Barcola on the wide. So we have Konate and Van Dijk, who are the centre backs of Liverpool, having to occupy that left wide space. That's not a good position to hold as your centre backs being there. So what basically my point was that when your team has players that have the gravity to suck players into them, they cause turmoil within the structure of the opposing team, as we can see here with Dembele. And that's why it's so important to have players that have insane gravity so that they can attract players with them wherever they're moving, so that it creates space for those other players in your team that can then take the ball and go on an adventure on the space that you have left by moving around. And that's why when you understand that off the ball movement and off the ball positioning and play of football and these matches, that's when every football match can become so much more interesting than it already was. So when Arsenal, which is my team, were facing PSG in the semi-finals, it was one of the most nervous I have ever been last season. Not because of the moment, because it was a semi-final, but because of the team we were facing. And that's what Arsenal were missing the last season. Gravity, but the gravity being distributed across the pitch. We had a very gravitational player in Bukayo Saka, and you could see how teams would defend in a 2v1 or by having a lot of players on that region where Saka and Odegaard played, but letting Martinelli on a 1v1 and giving him time, giving their players time to make it a 2v1 as compared to on that other region where Saka played, which makes us understand that teams like PSG will pick you apart because they've got ballers in every region of the pitch. Let's discuss this instance where I think Dembele takes the ball from Mendes and drives and gets and passes the ball to, I guess, Barcola, and then he creates a pass for the goal to happen. But we're not discussing the whole play, we're only discussing this specific instance. Mendes has the opportunity to give it to Kvaratskhelia, which would be the simple pass here. But he's seeing Kvaratskhelia making a run towards him. He's also seeing Vitinha making a run towards the space being occupied as Trent is following Kvaratskhelia. He's seeing at the same time that Szoboszlai is now emptying the space he's currently in, which would then create a direct pass to Dembele, let's say. And it really happens, and Dembele has the space to run forward, which would be one of the most scary sights as a defender. especially today. So that's basically what my video was about. I mean, we all know this, but it's important to share and take insights and always discuss these special moments and these special tactical structures that unique teams like PSG in 24-25 played in and laid out in the Champions League semi-finals and the quarter-finals as well as in the round of 16s where they played Liverpool. It's always nice to see unique tactics. It's always nice to see new systems. And the biggest lesson I think we have here is the players will always precede the system. A system can only work if there are right players that function in that system. You have to understand each player you have, and then you have to lay out a system that will work within those set of players. That's why I think United are potentially missing out on a good season. They've got phenomenal players in the attacking region. They've got Mbeumo, they've got Cunha, they've got Sesko, and they also have a good player in or an amazing player in Bruno Fernandes, or Bruno Fernandes, however his name is pronounced. But I do feel that Bruno's reputation is going on a rapid decline, and he is to blame for a part of it, but I feel the system is letting him down. I found a few instances in the game versus Arsenal at Old Trafford where he was really good in receiving the ball at different and difficult passes from his defenders, and finding a quick line-breaking pass to, I think, Mbeumo and Cunha as well. So he's good at that role. He's good as an 8, even though he's not that physical and not that runny as a Declan Rice would be, or as Caicedo would be. But at the same time, he has that line breaking. He has that defense splitting pass in his bag. So he's good, but the system is letting him down.